Pilgrims is a book which is not just, something that you just grab and just read and just go through and everything, but it's like an entire journey that one can live through. Yes. So yeah,
Thank you.
so I'll be now heading towards the end, because this entire podcast episode, it was to be an episode of 20 minutes, but this is going to be like now 40 minutes, I guess. So to end it, one thing that I really want to ask is, do we see something coming as a new book from Asif Nawaz in the future?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So yeah, so I am announcing it here. My new book is actually complete. I've written the first draft. The first draft is even larger than the final draft of the Pilgrims. The book is complete. It is based in Gilgit-Baltistan. It is based in a princely state of Gilgit-Baltistan. It is a three-generational story of a family, a royal family, and again, it has a very strong backdrop of the politics, the international, national, regional politics, and the things that happened in this era, in this region, which we don't talk about a lot. So it comes with a very strong infusion of the local culture and the local history and the local mythology. So yeah, it's out. I just need time because I don't find much time with my job. I just need time to just get down to editing it. But the first draft is ready.
Well, that's great news, and I guess we're not going to get the name right now, right? So that is something which will be announced later on, yes? Or can
You
we get
can check
it
my
right now?
Instagram for the name. Yeah, you can check my Instagram for the name. Yeah.
So I'm going to add the link to Asif Nawaz's Instagram in the description box as well. And also, if we could get the link to your book, The Pilgrims, yes? That,
Yeah,
so that
sure,
I
I
can
will. Yeah.
that too. All right.
Yeah.
And just before we end this, any message or any takeaway that you really want to give to your viewers? That is.
Um, Usually, I don't think I should be giving messages. I think people far more superior or well educated than me should have the right. But there's one thing, just at the sound of, just at the, verge of sounding maybe too preachy. I just, if I have the opportunity, I would much rather use it. I would just make a point to just remind people of the power of the written word. That is something which has been very important. And I don't just, you talk about emotional intelligence. I don't think, I do agree that words are a great, you know, pathway to that. But writing has been very important. I mean, the written word has always been very, very important for education, educating, for giving you emotional intelligence, and then for revolutions all over the world, for bringing reforms, for bringing about a change in the world, for telling people of their due rights, for trying to be better people, for trying to be better nations. I think the written word has always, always been very important for that, and there's no replacement of that. So, when I see people who would much rather spend their whole days, scrolling through reels on Instagram, which some of them are very good, but then, I'm just making a point that even if, there's a new addition to our modern life, and that is good, I'm not judging that. I think nothing can be a replacement for the written word. Nothing can be a replacement for that. And this is not a self-publicity plug that I'm saying, oh, go read my book. I'm just saying, go read books. Go read books because um, they will give you knowledge. They will give you, different perspectives. They will help you make better of yourself and those around you, and maybe your nation and the world uh, to stretch it there. So I think I would just urge people to read books. It's very sad that we have food chains opening up at every corner, like four food chains opening up in every corner in the city, and we don't have enough bookstores. In fact, bookstores are shutting down all over the world also, but specifically in Pakistan. I can name, numerous cities where you do not have one good bookstore. So I think we are just missing out on a lot. This is a career we are losing out on. This is an activity that um, we are just refusing it for ourselves, despite the fact that it does not, that it only carries good for you. So, I just want, and I'm not saying go read Russian novels or, go read fact books or something. Do read them if you want to, but I'm just saying that, it's not such a drudgery that we make it out to be. it's not such a difficult thing. We just make it out such an exercise. We can do a lot more things subconsciously, which do not even serve us, those activities. But regarding a book, we have this whole mindset of finding a book and then opening it, and we just make it out to be such a boring activity. So I think we need to make reading cool again. Our generation is also, and the younger generation, they're also very obsessed with the idea of being cool. So I think somehow we need to make reading cool again. We need to just flash around our books, and maybe they are the next brand. So maybe something like that. So I think, yeah, the message is go read books.
So yes, so it's a very powerful message, and if I am to conclude it, if I could say no to brain rot and say yes to productivity. Yes, is that
Yes,
what
yes,
we're saying? Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, great.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, Nawaz, Asif Nawaz, for your time, and obviously everyone who will be watching us in the due time. Thank you to you as well for your time, and also if the details are down in the description box, so in case you want to go look at that, go for it. And with that, thank you again, and
Thank you very
take
much.
care.
Thank you very much for having me here. Thank
Allah
you very much.
Hafiz.
Okay, Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.